hope you enjoyed that little clip I put together of the SCAG windstorms. And now we're officially done and out of the 2023 landscaping season. We're on the other side now. It's been a long year, it's been a good year, and our business did very well. So it feels good to be done, not gonna lie. I'm kind of beat up from the whole season, and especially doing leaves these past, I don't know, 6 weeks or whatever it is. It's been some pretty good days of work. But regardless, I want to just talk a little bit about the SCAG windstorm real quick, why we have 2 of them at this point, why we love it so much, and why we can't see ourselves using anything else at this point in business. Mainly, it's just going to be talking about a couple things that I noticed about the machine versus what we've used in the past. I have a little bit of a list of a couple things to note, but obviously, first and foremost, the SCAG windstorm is an unparalleled piece of equipment because of the nozzle in the front. You know, hey Luna, what do you agree? Come on, leave me alone for a second. I'm trying to film. But it's obviously the nozzle can rotate 180 degrees in any direction in between, which is huge because there's no other machine that I can think of that can do that right now, with the capability of this machine. You know, the classic push blower is a 90-degree technology. It only works at one spot or the other, or it's a fixed spot. You know, it doesn't rotate. Hurricane blower, stand-on, we moved away from them. We used to be big fans of them until the SCAG. We gave that a shot, and we will never go back to one of them. But that's an old school technology too that you can just ride on, basically. So the push blower has come a long way to become what it is with the SCAG windstorm. So basically what I'm saying is the technology difference is just incredible with the capability to swing the nozzle. Before, with the old school blowers, push blowers, stand-on blowers, as you're going forwards and backwards, you're working perpendicular to the pile only. So you're going this way because that's just the way that the nozzles work. They're fixed in one spot, whereas the SCAG can rotate. But that's the first major thing that really makes this machine special. So then one other thing I want to point out too is that you notice on the SCAG windstorm, the chute is offset where the nozzle actually comes out. It's not in the middle. It's not fixed to the side of the blower. It's in the front. It's in the front right, actually. And it's offset from the blower housing, which is huge. So I want you to imagine that you're doing a fence line or some sort of hard obstacle that you couldn't do before. Because if you think about any other blower, if it's sticking out of the side, you're going to have to maneuver that blower up and back forth 100 times along that fence line, or you're going to have to kick it out with the backpack blower. And even the hurricane blower, the chute's in the middle. It's not offset. So if you're going forward, you're missing stuff as you're going along like a fence line. With it being offset on the SCAG windstorm is so big because now you don't have to get off and take your backpack blower and go kick the fence out. Instead, you can just ride right with the thing and use the fence as a little bit of a barrier, and you're going right with it, and it's kicking stuff out because the chute's actually able to get all that leaves up against the fence. But then also with that being offset, it extends the angle of being able to blow whatever you're trying to get across the way there. So you'll see in this clip, you're able to get so much more because of just having that offset. You don't have to move the machine. Like I said, you're able to just swing the thing and keep it there, and it's already on an angle, and it makes that 180-degree range even more effective by just having this like more of an angle, I guess I'm trying to say, of attack versus having just a fixed spot that it can come out on the side. And I'm probably getting a little bit repetitive at this point, but I make it a little bit more of a hurricane versus SCAG because those are the 2 blowers that everybody likes to talk about. But if you think about the hurricane blower, the front chute is worthless in my opinion. It's not good. You don't get the full range of power that you should versus the 2 side chutes. The 2 side chutes are way more powerful than that front chute on the hurricane. But on the SCAG, you think about it with the nozzle swinging, you have full range of power at every single increment. You're going forward, you're getting the same amount of power out as you are going side to side. With the exception of, obviously, the chute is offset, so if you're blowing something on the left side of the machine, you have a couple feet that you're actually back, but you know what I mean? If you're blowing something forwards, you have the full power. You're blowing something at 45 or 45, you have that full power, which is really, really important. And then this is the part that makes up for the little bit of lack of power compared to the Hurricane. It's just the ability to make a turn and control the nozzle. Like, people hate this. When they first start on the SCAG WINDSTORM, they absolutely hate this. They go and then they have to turn, like everybody's so used to shutting the PTO off and then turning and then going again, where like on the Hurricane you got to shut the chute, turn around, and then open the other chute and go if you're going back and forth. But the SCAG, you can just turn and have the nozzle turn with you as you're going, and you can actually have the blow, you can control the pile as you're turning because of the nozzle. It's just, if you do it right and you time your turn perfectly and you're timing the way that the nozzle's spinning, you're pushing the pile as you're turning, which is pretty incredible. That's why the technology difference just makes it so much more efficient as you're going back and forth. You're in tight areas and you're trying, you want to be pushing that pile as much as you can, and the time savings and the efficiency is just, it's unbelievable. And then just a couple things that obviously I didn't state or show you with the video in this clip, but the nozzle can go up and down. You can point it more directly down at the ground. You can hover it up so that you don't, maybe if you're in a mulch bed or something, you pull the chute up so you don't get all the mulch. But if you're in like a spring cleanup or something, you're trying to get all that crap out of the lawn, you can shoot it down more, which is, I like that about the chute a lot. And then I already just kind of talked about it, just the fact that you don't have to turn the machine all the time. I mean, I've been in a couple tough spots with the SCAG WINDSTORM where maybe I needed the wind to go a little bit to the right, a little bit to the left, and rather than having to get on it and turn the whole machine, maybe you're on like a slick hill or something, rather than ripping up the hill, all you got to do is just flick the thing and it goes doop, and then you're shooting the wind in the right spot. And then it also just goes to wear on the transmission is far less. The Hurricane, I mean, the transaxle on that thing is insanely expensive, and you're constantly turning the machine, and we were wearing through them. I'm not trying to bash the Hurricane. I'm not trying to push the SCAG on anybody. I'm just trying to show what my observation has been after. Now we've used the machine for 2 fall leaf cleanup seasons, and last year we ran the Hurricane and the SCAG side by side, and we ditched the Hurricane as soon as the season was done. We'll never go back. And then we ran a full year, and then this fall leaf cleanup with the SCAG, and it was a breeze with the Echo 9010. It's an incredible setup. I'm glad that we listened to a lot of you guys who commented about the Echo 9010, who wanted us to try it out, and we did try it out. And we're kind of ditching the Red Max until they come out with their newest blower, if it can be somewhere in the same ballpark as the Echo 9010. But anyways, getting a little bit repetitive now. I just wanted to highlight my opinion. I know I'm speaking on behalf of Steve too. We talk about this machine all the time. The SCAG WINDSTORM, definitely one of my favorite pieces of equipment, and maybe it's something that you want to look into. I'm not sponsored by SCAG. They're not giving me any money or anything to feature any of their equipment or any of those videos. Everything that you see that's SCAG in our videos we bought. I'm just trying to tell everybody what we see firsthand, using the machines every day. It truly is a highly advanced piece of equipment as far as leaf blowing goes compared to anything that has come out. I think it's a genius design. So good job, SCAG. And once again, I'm not bashing the Hurricane people. Hey, if you have a Hurricane blower and it works and it does everything you need to do, that's perfect. Keep running it. But if you get tired of it or you want to give something else a try, I highly recommend a SCAG WINDSTORM. You'll be amazed. It's an uphill learning to get the nozzle down, but everybody hates it when they start it. I swear to God, every single person I've talked to, they hate the SCAG WINDSTORM when they start it. We weren't a fan of it. We actually demoed it before, like a year before we ended up buying it, and we didn't like it. But once you use it and you actually get used to it, it kicks ass. So hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. You think it's SCAG WINDSTORM or Hurricane or some other blower. I don't know, maybe there's other things. You guys have taught us so much because everybody gives us suggestions and we give suggestions, we give back to you guys. But I don't know, let me know what you guys think of any leaf blowers, the SCAG, the Hurricane. How did your landscaping season go? Are you guys almost done? Are you excited to be done? I know I'm ready to be done and to be in here working in our shop on all of our projects. So with that, thank you guys for your loyalty to the channel. And if you're new, definitely consider subscribing. And I'll see you guys in the next one.